Department of Homeland Security is considering a reality show where immigrants compete for citizenship.
That shit is inhumane.
I,
It's the Running Man.
That's
Pretty much.
exactly. We're gonna have them go and see who can pull out the most gold in the mine.
But
we gonna
they
have 'em go work on the assembly line.
they also put in that article as well, saying that even if the contestant doesn't win, they won't be deported. And I call bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I call bullshit. Talk about it. Like, so what you gonna do with number two? Nah, y'all motherfuckers. That's a roundup.
now I'm
What's
on
up,
board.
Sully?
I'm on board for a reality show. That's
Uh-huh.
because my grandfather came to the country, got a citizenship by joining the military, going to Nam, and then my ex-wife, I got her citizenship, and she failed her test the first time, so we went through the process twice, right? And
Mhm.
if we had a reality show following us, we'd be rich right now because of the trials and the heartbreak and the I don't know if I'm gonna get kicked out of the country. Like a reality show probably be very beneficial, right, to Americans and non-Americans. Now the whole competition thing, that's a little crazy, bro. That's like crabs
What
in
would,
the barrel.
yeah, what wouldn't you do? What wouldn't you do for your citizenship?
And the first thing I thought is they would lose their culture. Because Haitians have a beautiful thing. They say, no matter where you go, you're always a Haitian. Never forget it, right? I feel like, say you put a Haitian on this competition, it's like, yo, you can't act like a Haitian. You got to act like you love America. You got to get on the assembly line. You got to do this. You're taking their and they're going to have to do this in front of people, in front of viewers. They would never be able to go back to their home again and hold their head high. That's the part I seen it from.
We all know these shows. All the shows are scripted.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't be a competition. This whole thing is scripted. They know who they want, and like you said, man, we think about immigrants or whatever. Stop thinking about Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about all over. So like I said, this whole concept is just like I said. We living in two different realities right now because I can't even believe they even floated that shit out loud. But yet here we are.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you know, but those things go out on bid on Sam.com. So I shouldn't have said it out loud. The whole world knows now.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah. So
Lord of War taught us that.
You can go back and see the solicitations for things like that, right? Because they think, okay, we put more awareness, we make it more, for example, like how to catch a smuggler and stuff like that. Those things went out for solicitation, man.
Fuck. Yeah, man.
I think
go ahead, Sauce.
I think that's some highly exploitative shit.
Welcome to America.
And
they're gonna fight for their life, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, watch, knowing these motherfuckers over here, the world we live in, ain't none of them gonna be black or Mexican. It's gonna be all European immigrants trying to.
Oh man!
No, they gotta have a sprinkles. They have a Colombian there, a pretty Colombian there with their
Afrikaners,
a white
Afrikaners,
right.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring all South Africa on this season. 5,000 South Africans will be competing.
I bet they're in there. I bet they're probably already prepping.
Only
one. Remember the first couple seasons of Big Brother where they just put black people on there just to act crazy?
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. But that got us into that whole reality shit, man. And we realized after a few seasons or whatever that the shit was scripted, and everybody, for the most part, knew who was gonna win in the end. But this is like you said, man, Running Man. When I saw the title, I was like, that's fucking Running Man. These dudes gonna be literally fucking each other up behind this shit, man. Like, dude, ain't no, off the island, motherfucker. I'm trying to, I'm trying to.
The crazy thing is, like, are they gonna get paid like most people do in reality? Because do they have a work permit? Can they even get paid?
Wow,
that's what I'm saying. They not gonna pay these motherfuckers.
Yo, they about to be asked out, bro.
They're gonna be like, you finna stay where the help stay at these horse stables. And you compete for citizenship. Here goes some wick. Y'all motherfuckers getting paid in wick.
Yo, they said they're gonna have to go into the mines. They have to work the assembly line.
Yeah.
I said, what's next?
My thing is competing doing. My thing is, what would they be doing? What would they be competing?
They're gonna be doing history questions. You know what? I took that history test for the immigration, right? And I brought it to the fire station. Right. And I said, take this, bro.
Nobody.
Embarrassed.
Nobody.
They said, this is what immigrants have to take. I said, yup. And they go,
Yeah. Thank goodness my mama water broke on this side, because fuck.
So imagine it's all fucked up, man.
Yeah. Because they have no baseline. They coming in here blind, like the fuck we talking about. I never been to school. I went to college with a dude. His first time ever going to school, whatever, was in college. So you got folks who come over here who really have no foundation, no baseline, none of that. They just literally fresh off the boat.
And the consolation prize is going to be a one-way flight to Venezuela.
Right.
Don't lose.
Yeah, don't lose. Hey, did you hear what Trump did to those Asian refugees, whatever? He sent their asses to the Sudan.
What?
Talk about one-way flight, man. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Where's it going? Yeah, put their asses on there. Go. Get up out of here. To the Sudan.
That motherfucker want to send people to Guantanamo Bay, man.
And Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Yo, they be dead in a week from the mode, man. The mode goes.
He said all this smell was.
Oh my God, Sully, that place smells so fucking bad, man. Just open up 2,000 porta potties and just let the wind whiff through them motherfuckers, man. That's what it smells like.
I need to find a contract that's coming out so I can get one of my clients on getting that place up and running. That's gonna be a good contract.
Years.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, you got folks. I saw one lady who said she grew up on the island. Her mom worked in whatever, and they had little houses and shit and stuff like that on there. But still, again, man, you in prison, regardless. It's like, dude, it's the Rock. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I still don't understand. I want to see the whole. Don't just say they're floating an idea out here. Give me the whole rundown. Like, exactly what are they going to be competing doing? Is it physical? Is it going to be like Sully said? They're going to have to take the test. All that stuff. I want to know what's the parameters.
Well,
if they mix that shit and make it like Squid Game, man.
Listen. All right.
Like only
all
way
right.
you get your citizenship.
Keep it honest. Keep it high.
If you live.
Would you not watch it though?
See, yes, I would. That's why I made the That's why I made the list, Sully. Damn it. Yes, I'm curious. I'm curious.
If it was like Squid Game, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, oh man, who y'all going for, man? I'm going for that motherfucking Haitian. That's what I'm going for. Right. Shit. I hope he make it.
I hope that goddamn
don't say anything. And when I don't talk, I'm going for that cat.
Yeah, man. I hope that go for that lady who, she that Spanish lady, that little fine one who could sing. I hope she,
right.
But they said that they have to be already in the process to be considered. So they're already in the process, right? But my question is, whether they do something to violate their laws, right? So say you're going in for a work permit, you don't have it yet, or you're going for your citizenship, and you got to do something during a show that could jeopardize you getting your citizenship. Because remember, at the end of the day, you can get all your questions right. You can do everything perfect. And that agent at the end of the day is the one that decides if you get your citizenship or not. In front of you, they make that final decision. So if they didn't like you in the show, they're like, you did some foul shit to that dude. You tripped him. He fell down. He lost. Yo, you know what? Your integrity is off. So you can't. That's not what we want in America.
I got a scenario for you, Sully. What if it's like a single parent, a mother, and all her kids are citizens, and she go on this show and she don't make it?
You don't want to separate families, so you got to send them all back.
Damn. See what I'm saying? We're gonna have scenarios like that where you expose the whole family. Like, is it just you? Yeah, it's just me. How'd you get here? I walk.
Running man for real.
You know what I mean? Because you can expose a whole family. Like it ain't just that one person. Like that they don't live alone.
But it's not going to be. It's not going to be the people that are getting here on a struggle. It's going to be those ones that, like you guys said earlier, the Europeans, the one that can afford the visa, the one that can afford the good lawyer, the ones that are living fine while they're here. They don't need to work. Right, it's some of my clients that come from Dubai and Bahrain they're like, I'll pay you up front. I don't need to work. I just hang out until I get it, right? It's gonna be these people. It's not gonna be the ones that, life and death depends on this citizenship.
Well,
it's gonna be all the easy shit for them.
But what if it is? Because they said don't, even if they lose, they don't risk being, they're at no risk of being deported. So I don't know if it's going to be the high end.
It's not going to be any Latin Americans or Hispanics signing up to do this shit because they're
going to have two different shows. For the European ones or the white ones, they're going to have all the easy shit, the assembly line. But the Hispanics just going to be the running man or the Squid Game.
They ain't going to do it because they already know better. Like, man, this ain't legit. They about to fuck us up.
Yep.
Tom Holman going to be Killian.
See, stop, man. Stop casting. Stop casting.
The thing is, I've seen Dynasty.
Man. Don't put that out there because that shit it hit somebody's ears, man. Don't put that out there in the atmosphere, man. Damn. God damn. That was spot on, Sauce. Fuck.
And it was my shit. The Running Man was my shit. And that wasn't even how the original story went. They're remaking the movie right now. It's actually coming out. They got the cast and it's in production. So I don't know if it's going to be like the movie or how the book went.
Man, I'm
Stephen King.
Sick of these motherfucking remakes, except for this new prequel that's coming out for Stephen King's It.
Oh, Welcome to Derry?
Yes, sir. It's supposed to come out, I think, this weekend. Yeah.
I'm not watching no It.
Okay.
How did you say that? You just now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sully.
All lights staying on.
Hey, man.
Damn, man.
Against clowns.
When I went to go see Sinners, man, all I saw was remakes.
Would you like a balloon, Georgie?
What you call
Come
it?
on, man.
I know what you did last summer. That new Final Destination.
Yep.
It was like, God dang, what the fuck, man? Y'all ain't got nothing new in the can.
That shit, man. I was like, it wasn't a bad movie, but it's the same script. They just changed the characters.
That's it.
I mean, the premise of it was actually good, but it was just like, ain't nobody finna live.
It's enough.
Yeah.
But that's what my 2 cents on, as far as the new movies and stuff that's coming out.
Yeah, I watched the new Crow. I was just upset, man. I was just like,
There's only a couple of like writer directors that are doing original stories in Hollywood, and it seems like it's just Jordan Peele and
Ryan Coogler.
That did
That's it.
I mean,
that's it.
Those are the hottest names in Hollywood because they have original ideas.
Right.
Everything else is
remake.
That's why I like Apple TV and Netflix, and I get it. Everything is not great on Netflix, but what's good is fucking good. Just like Hulu is stepping their game up.
Apple TV. Yes.
Apple TV. We got the War Chief coming out. That's coming out. We got Your Friends and Neighbors. We got Severance. We got all of that shit is original ideas, and that's what I like. Hollywood, they want to stick some remade shit into the theater, and it's like, oh, man, come on, man.
Yeah. My first movie back out, then I sit and watch that, and then I see these previews, and I was just like, this is why we keep our ass at home,
right?
This is why we stay at home. This is why movies stay in the theaters for like maybe 2-3 weeks, and next you know you could buy them, so you can stream them at home. So it's like, man, to hell with that shit, especially if all y'all giving us is this kind of garbage.
Right.
Repackage shit. Like, I wonder what's gonna happen. Same old shit.
It's B movies is better than this shit that's out because
most
the B movies
definitely
at least were original, man.
And I'm damn near like over movies. I'm like into like series now.
That's how I am. That's me and my wife. We watch these series, especially Apple TV, man. Apple TV,
they killing it, huh?
Shit.
Yeah, man, they are.
Oh, my homeboy put me on Beastie Boys got a documentary on Apple TV.
Okay, all right,
dope.
I'll check it out.
Did you?
I've been watching documentaries about I watched the one about the Backstreet Boys, man.
The shit they went through. Yeah.
What the fuck? Where's the parents?
Hey, Cuddy, did you see that trailer for that Killer of Killers?
No.
Who's on?
It's a anthology. It's 3 stories about predators. One fighting Vikings, one fighting, I think it's a samurai or ninja, and one that's a pilot fighting. I think it's World War II. Yes, check that shit out. It's by the same guy that directed Prey, the last Predator movie. They
All
try
right, man. Go ahead.
Good.
I was gonna say, well, let's bring it home with this. I wanted y'all brothers' take on that. Making the rounds, little Miss Shirley.
Why?
Okay.
Because our enemy still lives.
Free use.
Oh, that's gonna be all right.
You all have traveled far.
That's gonna be all right.
Yeah, we'll watch it. The
You got the
are you
TikTok
putting
thing?
something up, or we just gonna jump into it?
Oh, I don't have TikTok,
Yeah.
so I couldn't watch it.
Okay, I'm sorry, fam.